From A Course in Miracles, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. It is not necessary to seek for what is true, but it is necessary to seek for what is false. Every illusion is one of fear, whatever form it takes, and the attempt to escape from one illusion and fall into another must fail. If you seek love outside yourself, you can be certain that you perceive hatred within and are afraid of it. Yet peace will never come from the illusion of love, but only from its reality. Heaven waits silently, like your nervous system when you're really still and quiet. Heaven waits silently, and your creations are holding out their hands to help you cross and welcome them. For it is they you seek but for your own completion, and it is they who render you complete. Acceptance of your creations is the oneness of creation, without which you could never be complete. No specialness can offer you what light has given, and what you are joined with him in giving. Acceptance of your creations is like in this book they say that you're always meeting yourself out in the world. Like every person that you meet is just feedback from you. So every interaction, even a bad interaction, is just like, I used the example the other day, like if somebody tells you like you never take responsibility, you never take accountability, what's wrong with you? You know, even though you may not like that somebody said that, if it's all true that we're all, you know, coming from the same source and that we are creating our own experience out in the world, then that is to be taken in as like data. Like you're just a scientist collecting data and feedback about yourself. And I think that is so beautiful. And that's one of my favorite lines of this book. I know I always say that a lot of these are my favorite, but it's true. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it, like being tense, tight in that fight or flight and that tension nervous system. And then you go around somebody that feels so warm and loving, and it's like you feel like that's danger. You feel like there's something off, right? Because like when you're so used to being in that tense state, it feels dangerous to be relaxed and to let good things in. And we miss opportunities when we are in that state because we can't trust, because we don't have that trust already built within us. So everything out is a threat, or trying to take advantage of us, or trying to get something, you know, instead of the world being a place where we receive. It says in here, it says the cost of giving is receiving. I read that one recently. But you have so much love in your heart to give. You don't even have to be afraid of people taking from you because you have so much love. They say like the sun shines its rays no matter what. Oh, I wanted to share this. I got this fig clipping from a friend of mine, and this leaf just popped up. Look how cute it is and little. I literally did a backflip almost when I saw this, because I got this clipping probably like a year ago or something, and I just had it sitting in my window, and for months, like, it had sprouted roots pretty fast. So I was like, okay, we're doing good. We're going in a good direction. Roots means growth. But then nothing happened. And it had looked like, I don't know if you could see this, it looked like the roots had like molded over. It looked dead. Kept trying to change the water. I was like, what do you need from me? Please grow. And I was like, I don't want to believe that you're dead, you know. I'm going to give you time to grow. And I think this was like a year ago, but I was so excited, you know, when everything seemed like it was dead and nothing was happening. There was life happening, you know, there was growth happening that I just couldn't see. I thought that was beautiful. I'm about to have some new little leaves coming up, I feel like life's like that. Like you feel beat down. You feel defeated. You feel like nothing new is happening, no freshness, you know? Or like you feel uncertain about the pathway forward. But it's like, have faith in yourself and then give yourself time to grow. Alan Watts says, he says, the flowers don't rush. They're not concerned. They do not have anxiety. That's what he says. It's kind of true, maybe. But it is so beautiful. And like, even when we go to sleep at night, like all these phases in our body, all these brainwave states, all this cleaning action and processes, it's like we think we just lay on the pillow and like we think it's such a stillness, but like in the body, in the brain, in all these cells, all these little processes happening, so many little processes. The immune system, cleaning. That's why the best thing you could do for sleep is to like maximize nutrient intake during the day, maximize, good sunlight exposure to help the biochemistry break down, make the melatonin, make the serotonin, the dopamine, all these things, because at night, that's where all the good stuff is happening. All the good stuff happens when it's quiet, when it's still. And like in that passage says, heaven waits silently, like in that stillness, like I've been having trouble lately, like sitting still, because it feels like my spirit wants to like jump out of my body. Like I just feels like kind of chaotic. So I've been trying to like ground myself more and remember that heaven waits silently in my nervous system, because whenever I do sit down and I get still, I feel so much better. But if I don't start my day with that, if I don't start my cascade early in the morning, then it's like I can't catch up, It's like you get so far behind and it's so hard to catch up. So the earlier you can start, I've been trying to go to bed earlier because I've been staying up late because it's so fun to stay up late, but then I feel tired. So going to bed earlier and then feeling more rested in the morning, like, you set that cascade up, you set that love up, you set the miracles up, you set the foundation for inner peace up. Like a Course in Miracles is called the foundation for inner peace. You're setting up the miracles. And that's beautiful. It's beautiful to feel like calm and grounded. It's also beautiful when people say, you are so calm. It's like, if I could give you nothing else but just a sense of peace in whatever chaos you're experiencing, like that is just like a beautiful gift. A gift that gives. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck, really and truthfully. Also remember that you do not see yourself accurately. It's literally impossible, because we don't see this when we look in the mirror. So be gentle with yourself. Pay attention to your reflection, but also close your eyes and remember that you're just a spirit inside of a body, a beautiful body, and that you're nothing without your structure. I heard that in a video earlier. Without our structure, without our musculature on our body, we would collapse into a ball of bones on the floor. And our musculature is just protein on our body. So the structure, if you want the structure, eat the structure. Breathe into the structure. The cerebellum keeps that autonomic tone too. The cerebellum communicates, cerebellum, little brain in Latin, is a controller of autonomic nervous system function. Fight or flight, arrest and digest is the middle, like where heaven sits. The amino acids have deep ties with the cerebellum. Cerebellum's communicating with muscle tone at rest, posture, right? It literally communicates with our structural centers. It's so beautiful. What else is beautiful about the cerebellum? Who are you without no memory? Who are you if you have dementia? Who are you, you know? You don't even remember who you are. Cerebellum communicates really tightly with the hippocampus, our memory center. Cerebellum communicates really tightly with the frontal cortex. Calm. And really tightly with the amygdala, that stress center. So protect your light. Protein protects your light. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I do wish you the best of luck. And if you want to like, share, and subscribe, you're more than welcome to. But I will catch you next time.